and share this live stream. We are now going to be debating with a couple people. We had a caller earlier. We're still waiting to see if he gets a hold of us so we can let him call in. So, Michael, if you're out there, you wanted to call in and, you know, we want to let you come on. So let us know. Let us know, guys. But yeah, we shared this out with the Discord. Should we try to start by giving Mrs. Chris a call? Sure. I think Mrs. Chris is lonely at work without us.
Is Mr. Chris forklift certified?
Why would I date a Democrat? Okay, we can ask him. Why would I want to date a Democrat?
Yeah, why would we want to date a Democrat? We're into dudes.
Well, that's a fair point too. But we got 10 people in here. Can you guys tap that like button? We won't even say double tap. Because some of you guys are on the PC and you're going to say, well, you're dumb. You told us to double tap. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. I dare Kamala to come to Alabama, Mississippi, or Louisiana. Did you think you seen that video I just posted?
Talking about AOC
Yeah.
saying that the North needs to go up to the South. How the heck does the North go up to the South? It would be the North goes down south.
He said the North has to help the South. Wasn't that in the South?
Maybe it's
Was
the
that
other
in
way around.
Tennessee?
Maybe it's
That was in Tennessee. You let AOC come to Tennessee.
AOC ain't been in Tennessee yet, and it's not like I want to let it happen. I'm not saying I can stop it, but I mean, you know,
Ah.
I mean, if I have the opportunity, I will stand
Wait,
there and I will
wasn't
say,
it
"Go
was
back north, AOC."
it was in Montgomery. Isn't that in Alabama?
That's Montgomery is in Alabama.
That's what I'm telling you then. So AOC already went to Montgomery. I just posted a video
Oh,
about it.
Montgomery.
Okay, yeah, I just
Montgomery.
that's
That sounds like somebody that needs dentures. Montgomery.
yeah, that's our capital. Okay, so then AOC went over there. Y'all just let AOC come in your neighborhood like that? Maybe that's why she had a bulletproof thing, a bulletproof window.
That's clout. Nobody's even made an attempt on her. The closest thing she's got is Alex Stein after her big booty Latina ass,
Oh my god.
which is pretty funny.
Who's the woman in the relationship? Your mother. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get a hold of our LGBTQ.
A resident trans.
Our resident trans. Ringing the transmission, ringing the local transmission, ringing the local transmission. What's wrong with our internet? Check it. Is it good? I think it's fine right now.
I'll check it. Hold on.
Who else could we call to get on the debate? Should we call James Prumal?
Our internet is a little fuzzy, but it's starting to get better.
Well, get off my damn Starlink then.
I'm not on your Starlink.
Which debate?
I'm on the Spectrum.
Which debate did I lose yesterday? I had
That's
multiple debates. And I didn't lose a single one. Yeah, Nicholas, welcome back, brother. Why would I quit? This is a growing channel. The channel is alive and well. Why would I quit when we're winning? That makes no sense to quit when you're
Lunch break, or should I say a pizza break? We had pizza.
Hey, y'all from Canada, what's up? What's up, Canada? We got a lot of Canadians in here. What do y'all think about that smell of feet and curry? What do y'all think about that smell of feet and curry up there in Canada? Y'all like that smell? Y'all like that smell, or what's your opinion on that smell up there? They're asking you, are you Jewish? Are you Jew? Are you Jew? Are you going to answer them, or are you just going to kind of look?
Am I a Jew? Oh, I didn't know it was directed toward me.
Yeah, of course it's directed towards you.
Maybe
Are you Jew? Of
I
course.
just might be. I just might be Jewish.
Is it directed towards me? Like, come on, you can get the hell out of here.
Maybe I got $7,000 from Israel. Maybe. Just might.
How do you know if he's Jewish or not?
Rabbi Dusty Berg.
Are you Zionist? Zionist, yes. I think the majority of the world is Zionist. Why wouldn't you want to let Israel be its own country? I mean, that just makes no sense to me. Why wouldn't you want Israel to be its own country?
Somebody out there is a donut glazer.
Who's a donut glazer?
I was talking about glazing Trump. I'm a Jewish Zionist, correct. Okay.
God, chat full of weirdos
I
who
think
can't
they
listen to
got me.
simple instructions. Who got you?
I am a Jewish Zionist, correct.
Double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. Let's get the likes way, way up there. Way, way up there. W Trump chat. Tusley is also a Jew, as you can see.
Yep. I convoided.
What's up, Joseph? Listen, we don't need any more damn gay cartoons for the children. No more gay cartoons. No more transgender cartoons. We need more American.
When I hear transgender cartoons, what I hear is indoctrination.
Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Alternative lifestyle bullshit. Bullshit. It's not alternative lifestyle. It's a sinful bullshit lifestyle.
It is a haram lifestyle.
How is Trump in Israel's pocket? Would you like to explain? Because Jovan tried to explain how Israel is in Trump's pocket, and he failed
miserably.
He failed miserably. He might as well just quit. Because when I can call in after I'm quote unquote such a bad debater, you should have been hyping me up saying I was a great debater the whole time. Then you wouldn't have looked as stupid when you lost our debate. Because when we debated, you didn't know shit about Israel. But every other day when I come into your stream, you're talking about Israel, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Didn't know what year the Arabs came into Israel, but you're talking about it every day like the Israelis are the settlers. The Israelis are not the settlers. Judea was there way before Palestinians came into the area, way before Arabs came into Israel.
I thought the Palestinians
Israel wasn't. Yeah, the Palestinians are Arabs. That's what I'm saying. They're the same fucking difference. But double tap that like button. Let's get the likes up there. Swearing that much. Listen, the Palestinians are Arabs. The Arabs came into Israel 600 years after Jesus died. Sorry. 600 years after Jesus died, the Arabs came into Israel.
They come in with
So free Israel from the illegal occupiers.
Did they come in with Muhammad?
Free Israel from the illegal occupiers. Actually, yes, they did around the same time. Free Israel from the illegal occupiers, the Arabs. Free Israel from the illegal occupiers, the Arabs. Free Israel from the illegal occupiers, the Arabs. The Arabs. Olga Maga, she said she's from Ukraine. Olga's definitely a Ukrainian or Russian name. Demons. Demon rats. Y'all the demon rats? Y'all the demon rats? Demon rats! Guys, we're taking call-ins. We're doing $50 call-ins, y'all. Prove me wrong. Israel existed way before Palestine existed. The Arabs are the illegal settlers. The AIPAC receives $0 from Israel. So they are not funded by Israel.
They like to try and
$50 call-ins, yes, sir.
They like to try and use Miriam Adelson. They have to try and use Muriel Addison as a example, even though she does not get money from Israel.
Yeah, she receives $0 from Israel.
So don't let Muriel Adelson even cross your Democrat lips.
MAGA supporters, let's go. Much appreciated, man. I hope you subscribe. $50 is not a lot, brother. But if you really have a budget, we're willing to work with you. If you give us a legitimate offer, we might work with you. But there's a chance we'll probably say no. But $50, you better give me a damn good reason why it should be slightly less, and it should be a legitimate reason why you can't pay it. Hey, Greater Israel is not real. That does not exist. Greater Israel is not a thing. That's not any official Israeli military plans.
If you would, please show some proof of that next time you spout it out.
Yeah, before you say a bunch of bullshit, you better come with some evidence. Because Greater Israel is not a real military plan of Israel. So, y'all better have some actual evidence. I hate all the new woke movements. Trash. Trash. Oh, there's a lot of anti-Semitism in chats. Double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. Yes, give shekels. You're right. Drop super chats for questions, comments, topics. If you want to call in, we're doing $50 call-ins. Neither of us have ever claimed to be Israeli. When did we say we were Israeli? I'm confused. When was that again?
When you see us come in here with an IDF shirt, then maybe you can say something.
Yeah, none of us have claimed that we are Israeli.
Not that I have issues with the IDF.
Yeah, they're the most humane military in the world.
They feed their enemies.
I'm a Palestinian and I say free Israel. I'm a Palestinian and I say free Israel. I am Palestinian. And I'm telling you right now, the Zionists are right. We need to free Israel. We need to free Israel. I'm Palestinian. A lot of you may not be able to tell, but I am actually Palestinian. And I'm saying the Zionists are right. The West Bank is full of nothing but terrorists. I am Palestinian. I'm telling you guys, I am Palestinian. I am Palestinian. I am Palestinian. Listen, I am Palestinian. I am Palestinian, and listen, I'm telling you, the Zionists are right. They are right. I'm Palestinian, as you can tell, with a Jewish man here. It's okay, my Alanta Claus. You have bad circulation. He has great circulation. His legs ain't purple or nothing. Both of his legs are white as snow. Oh, please get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that. Don't you ever do that bullshit again.
I just let him see I got
No. No. Nasty motherfucker. Nasty
I have my
motherfucker.
nose clipped and everything.
Nasty motherfucker. I am Palestinian. I am Palestinian. Yes, I am Palestinian. And Israel isn't a right. Palestine is not a country. It's never been a country. It was our land that they let us borrow, but no. The Zionists are right. We've been acting like terrorists, us Palestinians. I am Palestinian. Prove I'm not. Prove it. Don't make a claim unless you have evidence. I am Palestinian, okay? Israel is in the right. No, Gus, Palestine is not in any testament. Palestine is not in any Bible. Palestine is not in the Bible. It's not in the Quran. It's not in the Torah, obviously.
Philistine is in the Bible, but not
Philistine is not Palestine.
exactly.
The Philistine people are Greeks from Cyprus. How am I going to prove I'm Palestinian? If I was going to prove I'm Palestinian, then I'm going to have to take a DNA test. And there's no DNA test on Earth that has Palestinian as a ethnicity or a race.
So you're just as Palestinian as any other Palestinian.
There is no Old Testament maps. What are you talking
I
about?
think I can have Palestinian in me too.
Oh, you're going to have some Palestinian in you tonight.
Fuck.
You're
You just leave my feet alone.
You're gonna have some Palestinian
Yeah.
tonight. You're gonna have some Palestinian
You wanna go camping?
tonight.
You want to
Oh, we're going camping for sure. I love Donald J. Trump as well. He is the best president. There is no Palestinian president because Palestine isn't a country.
So okay, 4-H has a president. Does that mean they're a country?
We are doing $50 call-ins, y'all. Don't forget $50 call-ins. I think we should start calling Django. We should get Django on here. Just for a minute, just to let him know that he's not in the thumbnail. That's just a man that looks like him.
Oh God.
Can you tell Django that's just a man that looks like him?
Can I?
Yeah.
Django, it's just a man that looks like you. How was that?
The one in the thumbnail has a real beard. Where's Chris the lawyer? He's in
This is a man's beard.
Well, I guess we'll just join the we'll join the stream channel and wait for one of y'all to come in. If you want to debate, come in the VC. Only if you're already a Discord member. If you're a new person, you can't get in. You have to pay $50 to debate. Gus, why did you change your profile picture to that? To the devilish Nazi Ukrainian flag.
Oh gosh, because he likes to pick losing fights.
That's why I'm not a damn demon rat. Did Django learn math since last night? I don't know. Let's just call Django, see if I can get him. Django! He's gonna answer.
Come on, Django, answer.
Django, I know you're out there watching. I know
On the
you're out there
show,
watching.
plug your channel.
No, he needs the answer to my questions.
Damn it, no answer.
No answer. Stop ducking all the debates, demon rats. You know what? Fine. We're gonna try James. Fuck it. I don't think James is gonna answer, but we can try anyway. Oh, you know who we'll try after that? We'll try 55.
I knew you were gonna say Shifty 5.
No, James ain't gonna answer, so we'll try 55 instead.
She'll have to go ask her boyfriend for permission.
Well, she should. But I don't believe that's really happening. Bro, finally a conservative streamer. God bless.
Thank you.
What's racist? Why do you say racist, racist, racist? We heard it all before, brother. We heard it all
How
before.
about plug talks?
No, I don't like plug talk. Plus, he's not going to debate. We'll try this guy instead. We'll just keep calling every single liberal we can. And we'll try to get them all to debate us. If you own $50 in crypto, you should send it to us.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, he got deleted. You got deleted. What happened? What happened? Oh, 55 messaged me. Oh. She's in the shower. Oh, he's back with another account. He wants to let you know that he thinks you're racist.
Hey,
Racist. Racist.
really hurt my feelings. I don't know how I'll deal with that.
Damn. Demon rats need a priest.
I think I'm racist, Graham.
You demon rats need a priest. Should we wake Ack up? He has a broken leg.
Maybe we come back to Ack. I don't know. He sounds pretty good on stream.
He's sleeping. Should I try it anyway? Wake up.
Damn.
What about Rifleman?
No.
Fine, we'll try Sam. But I don't even think he has this account anymore. Oh, here we go. Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh.
You know what? No matter what you think about Rush Limbaugh, he was right about the Limbaugh laws.
So nobody wants to come in here and debate. That's crazy. That is crazy. None of y'all care about the kid diddling of the Democrats in some states. W. Trump. Oh, he's back. He keeps making new accounts.
Eh.
Russia is not losing the fucking war.
Man, I don't care. It's between them. I
don't care either, but that just ain't true. Hey, what's up, Cino? How you doing? We're looking for someone to debate. No, if people listen to people like Jimmy, this country's gonna self-destruct.
That or die from splinters from marital aids.
Oh my god. Nah, it ain't your bad. It ain't your bad. What we gonna debate on? We're doing all kinds of debates. Any debate y'all want to do. We're trying to get back on our OG guest down here. Debate what? LGBTQ. And how it's not right. LGBTQ ain't right. Can't wait for the ballroom. Ballroom looking good. Awesome. Awesome.
Try Chris.
Okay, fine. We'll try Chris. I don't even know where Chris
He
is.
just passed him.
Oh, there he is. Oh, it says he's on. Well, it says he's asleep, but it says he's on. Someone come debate us. I cannot wait for our January 6th reparations. I cannot wait for our January 6th reparations. White people deserve reparations. And any Jan 6ers, black, white, Mexican, Hispanic. Ooh. If you will debate, then drop a $50 super chat.
And call them.
You can debate. Come on, Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's
What?
nasty. Guess where Mr. Chris is? Does anyone have any guess? Chris is. Okay, we'll get that Mr. Chris debate in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we get that Mr. Chris debate. Nope. You wanted to. Someone said you wanted to debate, but first, let me go put on my dress. That you're disgusting, Snuffles, for thinking about that. There's plenty of kippas all around Israel with many different designs on them. You know nothing about Judaism. Get out of here, dude. Judaism is not your faith, so don't be talking about it.
Leave my kippa out of your mouth. None of your business.
We need to make the rainbow straight again.
I agree with that. How could we do
You
that?
are not Jewish, because if you were Jewish, you would know there's a million different branded kippas in Israel and all throughout the world. You're not Jewish. You do not practice Judaism. Obviously, you know nothing about you know nothing about this. You know nothing about this kippa. What was the numbers again? Blacks committed like 6,000 murders last year, and whites committed 3,000. No, that was in 2020. That's roughly the numbers. No, Palestine was never a country. Palestine was never a country. I'm gonna debate Dean Withers. It's only been 1 minute since Mr. Oh, it's been 2 minutes. Allah did not bless Palestine, obviously. Someone said Allah bless Palestine. How has that been working? God does not love LGBTQ. No.
Look very blessed.
God does not love LGBTQ. What did he do to Sodom and Gomorrah? What did God do to the LGBTQ again? Can you remind them?
Destroyed it with fire and brimstone. Sodom and Gomorrah, he did.
Free Palestine from what? Hamas or themselves? Okay, we just got 2 more minutes. We're gonna call you right at 5 minutes. The Bill Clinton files have been released, and they still didn't arrest Mr. Clinton. Why didn't they arrest Mr. Bill Clinton? Why would we be unhappy about Trump? What did he do wrong?
You don't ever hear nothing about Clinton.
Why would I be unhappy about Trump? What is there to be unhappy about? Economy's doing fantastic. Gas prices are down. We took out Iran. We took out Venezuela. We're about to take out Cuba next. The stock market is up. The salaries are up. Wages are up. I mean, what is there to complain about? ICE is deporting more illegal alien immigrants than ever. Deporting illegal alien immigrants left and right. No tax on tip. No tax on overtime. Lowered the tax rates for the poor, the middle class, and even the wealthy business owners out there. And what else can I go on about? No, I'm not unhappy about any of Trump's decisions. No, what would I be unhappy about? Groceries are down, gas is down. It's really just fantastic. It's really fantastic. What can I complain about? Really, what can I complain about? If y'all have any questions, comments, whatever, drop some super chats. Hello?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. The computer died.
Personally, I think you need to get a better way to stream stuff.
Have you ever heard of Chud the Builder? Have you ever heard of Chud the Builder? Have you ever heard of Chud the Builder? He is a hero to many, but we'll see what happens. Have you heard of Chud the Builder before, though, or no?
No.
Okay, well, maybe you can look into him. But how you doing? How many more hours on the clock?
Got 1 hour and 7 minutes left.
1 hour and 7 minutes left.
Yes, currently,
Chud the Builder! Chud the Builder, is he really a racist? All he did was stick cameras in black people's faces and they got upset. He did not say a single word. All Chud the Builder did was literally put his camera in a black person's face. And when they acted a certain way, he would use maybe some kind of racial language.
why is he using certain kind of racial language?
Because they're acting a certain way that proves his point.
So that it's on.
I'm telling you, there is nothing calling them. If you see someone gay walking down the street and you say they're gay, is that an insult? No, you're just saying that they're gay. That's not an insult to them. Just as Chud sees certain types of these individuals, and he uses a slur, and some of them act like that. Not all of them. I haven't seen it, but
You think your talent for you.
it's normally retaliatory. Racist or not, it's not even about racism. Racism or not, it was self-defense. Yes, this is a Republican channel.
Oh, you're okay. So you're on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on YouTube.
Start charging you for calling me all this time.
I'm offering you a service.
Well, we might pay you. Just maybe.
I know Graham gets paid pretty pennies for all of his videos that I end up being on.
For being handsome. That's what I
He gets paid for plugging your channel.
I'm giving you unlimited promotion. You know, if you stream with me enough, your channel is gonna get. If you stream with me enough, you're gonna get monetized and make a lot of money. So this is really all to your benefit.
Sure. I'm pretty sure that's about
Plug your channel. Tell everybody where your channel's at.
You don't
That's
plug your
on you.
channel enough. Look at Django. He's been plugging his channel. He got his first super chat yesterday. All from what? Streaming with me.
I'm not money hungry like you, Graham.
It ain't about money hungry. It's about getting the word out. You want to be able to tell everybody what's on your mind and expose us, right?
Not for sale.
Well,
But you want to
expose
expose
us, right?
right? It's easier to expose us if you have a big platform. So you plug your channel. Come on, tell everybody where you at. Tell them how to find your channel.
There you go.
They don't know. The people didn't even make this might be people's first time watching this.
But you guys got something you need to ask? Or?
Yeah, I do need to ask. I do have something I need to ask. I have many questions that I need to ask, honestly.
So do I.
What's your question?
Are you serious about sending almost $1,000 for me to mail you Graham?
Oh. Get out of here. Get out of here. That is bullshit. That's not a question. Fuck you. Okay, anyway, the actual question that we wanted to ask was, what are you gonna do if Trump gets into office in 2028?
I mean, that's depending if he can change the amendment, which it looks like he will not be able to.
I don't think he has to change the amendment to be president in 2028.
The amendment clearly states it. It's a pretty important amendment.
It says 2 consecutive terms. 2 consecutive terms.
And if Trump's president,
Run. You cannot run.
2 consecutive terms.
what
I can't remember what word.
it was very.
Run a third term.
But what did I say? Trump will be president in 2028.
Trump will be president in 2028.
Okay. Is he going to get elected in 2028?
He's going to be president in 2028.
Does he what say?
He's going to be president in 2028. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Is he going to get elected?
Well, he might not need to, but he's definitely going to be president in 2028.
Yes, I agree. He will be president in 2028, but we all know that's not why you guys wear that 20.
It sounds to me like you're making an assumption.
Yeah, I am an assumption. But that's based on how you guys.
You're making an assumption.
You're making an assumption.
Graham, you're breaking in and out.
I just switched over to a different Wi-Fi. How does it sound? Can you hear me, or should I switch back?
I can hear you a little. Yeah.
Well, just let me know if I. Well, just let me know if I. I don't know what just happened, but that did not sound good.
Hit the green button. There you go. I think he hung up on you.
No, I didn't. He didn't. That's on my end. I'm telling you, that's on my end. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, fantastic. So, should we get?
No.
Can we answer? Can we ask the hard questions?
Yeah, it depends.
Can we ask the hard questions? Well, we do have a woman that wants to debate you. I don't know when that's going to happen. It's not going to happen now, but we do have a woman that wants to debate you specifically about the woman's restroom.
Okay, I charge $300 per hour.
Well, I don't think she's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, especially when you're using her restroom.
Yeah, I'm not using her restroom. I'm using the public restroom.
She told me that she told.
It's a women's restroom. That it's her restroom.
She told me this. Let me put it this way to you. You said that why is it your job to make sure that she feels comfortable? She said the exact same thing. It's literally her job to make you feel comfortable. It's not your job to make her feel comfortable. It's her job to make you feel comfortable, and she don't get paid for it.
Make me feel comfortable.
What about a trans bathroom tax? Every single trans
$100.
$100. Every single time a trans uses a woman's bathroom.
$100 for number one, $200 for number two.
Yep.
Toilet paper's extra. Toilet paper's an extra $5.
Yep. And you get charged per roll. It doesn't matter if you use the whole roll or not.
Yeah, that roll's yours.
The police officer that's going to be standing by the door. Is it going to be you, Graham?
Yes. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for free, and I'm gonna stream the whole thing.
You're going to check IDs?
I'm not gonna check IDs. If you're trans, you're
Cavity searches and everything by Graham.
gonna have a doctor waiting at the door, and if you can't prove with a Florida State ID that you're a woman, then we're not letting you in.
And full body cavity searches by gram.
You know what's funny? I could actually go to Florida and get a state ID that says female.
No, you can't.
Do it. Do it.
No, you can't. They don't issue. They will not.
Do
Issue
it.
they will not issue a. No.
What is required to get a license in Florida?
That your social security number. That your social security number is connected.
Prove residence for one.
That your original birth certificate.
Birth certificate, is that also required?
They need the original. They can't have a reprint.
It's not a reprint. It's considered original.
It's not considered an original. They only give you one original, and
Yeah, there's no such thing as considered original.
there's only one original. There's only one original birth certificate, and that's the one you're born with. You can never get another original birth certificate ever again.
If you said the same thing, it's still an original.
It doesn't work the way you want it to work.
You cannot just get an edited birth certificate. It doesn't work like that. There's no fraud in Florida. No man in Florida has a woman's license. No, yes, you did. Lying about your gender in the state of Florida is fraud.
100%.
You used a bullshit. You used a bullshit loophole in California.
It's not illegal. I completely followed the law.
That's the law in California. That's where they encourage kid diddling.
Did become governor in California?
No, thank you. I'll just let that be known. That's a kid diddling state. You cannot come to Florida and get a. You cannot. No, it's not my job to let you go in the women's bathrooms when you're a man. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable.
I'm here to make you feel uncomfortable.
I'm not here to make you feel comfortable.
I'm not here to make anybody feel comfortable either.
We know that. You're here to make women feel We're here. You're here to make women feel uncomfortable. You will do whatever it takes to shit next to a woman.
We know you don't care if we're comfortable. I mean, you was literally talking to us on stream earlier while dropping a deuce.
Well, no, not at that time. No.
Hey, was that another time then?
When you guys just asked me to call me, I literally let you guys know to call me back in 5 minutes. I was on toilet at that time.
Well,
was that a woman's toilet or was that a man's toilet?
You should have held it.
What the fuck? Why are you going in the woman's restroom? You're a man. Huh? That you're lying. They don't got women's restroom. You're in the workplace. How do the other women feel? How do the women feel? How do the women feel? How do the women feel that you're a man using their restroom at work?
That has come for playing. I've been here for years.
And you're making eye contact with other employees, and they're like, "Yeah, man, thanks for coming into the women's restroom. I appreciate you." When you're washing your face, you're probably looking right at them. If it's so gross, if it's so gross to be around other women, then why don't you use the men's restroom?
Is that what you do in the men's restroom? You watch each other on the toilet? I'm not in contact with women on the toilet.
Hey, I'm curious. In that bathroom stall, is there a hole in the stall provider?
There is no hole in it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I
even advocated for the seals that they currently have on the stalls to make it more private.
I don't know. Something tells me there's a hole with a bunch of graffiti around it. A hole in the wall, a bunch of graffiti around it.
You're advocating. No, don't sit here and bullshit me. Don't sit here and bullshit me. You're advocating for glory hole in the fucking. You're full of shit. Not only are you a man using the woman's restroom, you advocate for a glory hole in the woman's restroom.
Where do you get that from? I said I advocated for seals to be placed
in the glory holes.
So they can be private.
Is it to prevent chafing?
The doors where the hinges are, you can still see through them. I advocate.
And it's not the full glory hole experience. It's not the full glory hole experience. If you can see their feet.
What is the full glory hole experience?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Christina Kastner.
I don't do glory hole stuff at all.
But you used to, not anymore.
No, I never did.
You're right. The only glory is glory to God.
I'm not the sex-craved individual that you guys think I am. Just because you men are,
You are a man. You just cut off your tests.
You know what? With all them parts they reused, why didn't they fold your testes inside out and turn them into ovaries?
Well, that might be something they'll consider doing in the future when they get better at technology.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that.
So you want science to get better so they can more falsely duplicate women's parts.
Do you know ultimately what I want, Graham, when it comes to transgenderism?
To get extra attention and be treated special and have special privilege and have special privilege. Yes, you are. That's all you ask for is special privilege. That's the whole
Special treatment.
What I ask for is MAGA to not mess with transgender people.
And I asked you to not mess with women. I asked you to not mess with women as a grown-ass man. You shouldn't be messing with no fucking woman. Or a grown-ass man. You can sit here and play all that lollygog bullshit you want.
Oh. I was like, you could have a problem accepting other people are.
No, I accept you that there's no going back now.
It's not about acceptance. It's I really don't care, but I really don't like that you go to the women's.
You know what? I'm actually fine as accepting you as trans. We can drop this whole argument. All you gotta say is you're not gonna use any more women's restrooms, and we can be completely done with this.
Doesn't work Graham's way.
Battleground.
Okay, so what about men and women's sports? Do you think that's okay?
I believe it can eventually be okay, but there has to be certain qualifications to be met for that to happen.
Like a pelvis exchange?
Well, no, because the whole purpose would have to be equalization.
But you acknowledge right now that MMA fighters that are natural born men should not be fighting women in MMA.
You know what? I mean, I guess maybe if they
No,
if they lost one arm and one leg,
okay, deal.
Then maybe it would be acceptable.
Sure.
That was they went through the correct hormone replacement surgery at a certain age, and their body was to grow properly as a gender, then it wouldn't be.
You're advocating
it doesn't matter how
change to the human
it
body.
doesn't matter how many it doesn't matter how much estrogen someone takes. It doesn't matter. That's never going to change their pelvis. That's never going to change that they have a man's muscle mass and not a woman's muscle mass.
That's changed.
No, it doesn't.
If you catch it early enough, it does.
So you admit that you need to transgender children, the mixture that they can battle in sports.
Just one time, let us hear your man voice. Let us hear the bass in your voice.
I don't think I can do it right now.
Just try. Just try.
Try to use the most manly voice you can.
Like mock a man. Just try and mock a man.
Mock a man's voice.
Mock me. Talk like me.
This is literally like my regular voice, and I don't consider it to be feminine.
Okay. I'm not saying that, but can you pretend to be a man?
What do I sound like to you?
Well, like I told you in my next video that I upload, I will be playing a Trump supporter, so I will be doing my best to sound like a male.
Well, let's hear a preview, okay? And plug your channel. And plug your channel while you.
This would build anticipation. This would build anticipation for the video. Done.
And everything like that.
Oh, come on. Humor me. Just try.
Humor us. Come on.
I mean, I'm trying right now. Just
No, like talk like this, like with a real low voice.
I can't speak higher.
Well, I get that, but we don't want you to.
We already
Try with the low voice, Hello, can you go? Nobody.
How low can you go?
With my debate with Graham on Sunday night, I probably shouldn't tie that with my throat right now. So
come on, do it with me. Do it with me. Nobody knows but Jesus. Come on.
Come on, we want you to turn off your gay voice just for a couple minutes.
hey, voice.
You thought that was funny. Come on.
Come on now.
You laughed.
I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. If you'll talk in the bassiest voice you can, I'll try to give you. I will try to give you a gay voice.
If you intimidate a man's voice, he will intimidate a gay man's voice.
I could intimidate a gay man's voice really easily.
Is that what you're doing right now?
But we want to hear you do a straight man's voice, like we want to hear the bass in the voice, and then I'll give you a gay voice.
You guys look at my past YouTube videos that I did 12 years ago. That's the way I've always spoke.
Okay, but I'm just saying, try to mock me. Like if you're making fun of me, I'm giving you total permission. I can take it.
I've never had a deep bass voice. This is how my voice has always sounded.
Okay, but you can try. Come on, talk like this.
We know you don't want to try, but everyone can do it.
Everybody's got a bassy voice, just like everybody's got a helium voice.
If you're really a woman, then why won't you make a voice like a man and prove it?
I charge $10,000 for acting moments.
Well, then give us a preview so we know what we're gonna get.
No, because
I don't think you're worth $10,000.
Well, apparently, I'm currently worth $200,000.
Okay, well, I tell you what, if you'll do it just one time, I might give you $200,000. I might have to. That was close. That was close. That was close.
I don't trust NAGA for anything anymore.
Oh, come on, Christina. I even called you by your accepted name.
We even called you by your accepted name. We called you by your name. So please give us your manliest voice.
Not only is it my legal name, it's also a name given to me by my own mother. So
please give us your manliest voice. I beg you, please give us your manliest voice.
Deep, and just
deep.
Channel your lady balls.
Who's Mr. Chris?
Who said Mr. Chris?
Graham did?
Nobody said Mr. Chris.
I already recorded it down. Once you sent me a message asking if you could call, I texted back to you and said, "Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to pull it." Then I went ahead and went back onto the YouTube channel and said, "Okay, we'll give Mr. Chris 5 minutes."
We were talking about Lawyer Chris. We were calling Lawyer Chris. We were calling.
We did call Lawyer Chris.
I gaslight.
We actually did.
There's no gaslight this time.
Called Lawyer Chris. We called Lawyer Chris. There's no gaslight. We called Lawyer Chris. He didn't answer. He hasn't answered in weeks. He hasn't answered in weeks. He's in a big court trial right now.
He's on the toilet struggling with a floater.
Free Chud the Builder! Free Chud! We need Chud out on the street. Racist or not, self-defense is self-defense.
So come on, Christina, show us your manly voice, please.
I'm a Palestinian and fuck you! We need to free Israel!
Did you just say he's gonna fuck me up?
No, I said we need to free. I said I'm a Palestinian. Fuck this guy in the comments. Free Israel.
I don't want to F anybody right now.
So you're not a sexual person, as you claim, but you keep talking about it every 2 seconds.
Right, really sexual.
What's the purpose of having a vagina if you do not use it?
For black men. For micro wiener black men.
Not right.
That's not, that's not right, but it has a little bit of truth in it. It's not right, but it has an ounce of truth.
Sorry, I'm literally working as you guys are talking right now. I'm kicking myself because I.
You don't know numbers. You don't know numbers. You're still learning the alphabet. You're still learning the count.
Let us hear the bass. Hello.
Let us hear the bass. Let's hear your deepest voice. Your deepest voice. Let's hear this person that you've been talking about, Mr. Chris. I don't know who this is, but let's hear him. Is he gonna give us a call? Whoever Mr. Chris is, he should give us a call. We're 2 Israeli assets, apparently. We're Israeli assets. We made it a part of the IDF.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We're a part of the IDF now. Hell yeah, boys.
Time to rock and roll.
Time to rock and roll. Drop us into Gaza. Drop us into the West Bank.
Well, we'd have that stuff sorted out by lunchtime.
It's not a joke. But what do you think about the rest of the LGBT community? Do you think trans people and gays have anything in common? Why are they grouped together as part of LGBTQ? Isn't being trans something different than being gay? So why the fuck are they all grouped together?
Christina, there's the LGBTQ in our chats, and they want to hear the manly voice.
The LGBTQ
want to hear it.
You guys are weird.
I'm not
going to debate. I'm not going to argue that.
We want to hear your manly voice. Please, we want to hear. We want
all your ghost testicles and let us hear the booming, bassy voice of the man you once was.
What you want in one hand and put shit in the other and see which one fills up first.
If you give me a bassy voice, I will go take a crap in my hand.
Give us a bassy voice.
Maybe.
We want to hear the ghost of Chesticle Past.
This is the voice of the past. My voice.
We want to hear the voice of Chesticle Past before the testes were cut. So what if we are in a private gym and they have a rule that says no man in women's restrooms, otherwise you're permanently banned? Would you go into the woman's space?
Oh, yes.
You said yes.
I know.
Yes. I would sign up for a gym membership and I would go into the women's locker room and I would get banned. That's your plan?
I believe she would buy 2 memberships so that she would have to be banned
Yes,
twice.
yes, Danny, I am.
What do you think I'm going to be doing in the women's restroom?
Spying on the women so you know how to act.
What's that mean?
Well, we don't know what else you would be doing.
You're the type to sit in front of the woman's the mirror in the woman's bathroom for 45 minutes acting like you're doing your makeup to try to convince yourself that you're a woman. In a busy woman's restroom, you would do that. There'd be 100 real women in there, and you would start doing your makeup and try to fit in with them. Am I lying? You put your makeup for 45 minutes.
Graham, I got girls that I hang out with all the time. Pathetic girls.
And they let you in their restroom?
Yeah, they have zero issues.
They're letting down the entire woman community. They're not women, they're transgender women. They're men too. You're hanging out with a bunch of gay men in dresses. You're hanging out with a bunch of gay men in dresses.
If you saw my friends, you'd fall in love.
I'm not really very much attracted to a gay man in a dress.
Genetic women, Graham.
Genetically modified women?
So you're admitting that there are real women and fake women.
Yes.
I just say
Yes.
my friends are genetic females, and I just happen to be a trans female.
So you realize so you do admit there's something different between a genetic woman and a trans woman. You do see a difference then. You do recognize a difference. But you do recognize a difference.
There is a difference, but we're
so hear me out. Why shouldn't these two differences be separated just like every other difference in the restrooms?
Why should they?
Because some women feel uncomfortable with these individuals in their restrooms.
I'm not legally binded to.
And they're not legally binded to make you feel comfortable. And they're not legally binded to make you feel comfortable. You say that you're not legally binded to make them comfortable, but that's not the problem. The problem is you're expecting them to be legally binded to make you comfortable, allowing you in their spaces. That's the problem. Yes.
They don't have to make me feel comfortable. They just cannot force me away.
They can tell you can't enter. Yes, they can.
Tell me I can't enter, but they can't force me on.
Yes, they can. If it's private property, yes, they can. And if it's public property, it's illegal in the state of Florida. So yes, they can.
You're just out right now.
No, I'm not. If it's private property, I can kick you out. If I'm the restaurant owner, I can put a sign that says no men and women's restrooms. And if you break that rule, I can kick you out of my restaurant.
That means no cake for you.
You can't eat your cake, but you have to pay your bill, so get the fuck out of my restaurant. And if you don't pay, I'm calling the cops. So you better think before you act.
Better think before you drop that deuce.
Others out of a restaurant for being part of MAGA.
Yes, they are, but they aren't going to do that because MAGA supports them. Democrats don't spend any money in these restaurants.
Yeah, it's like at the No Kings parades. We go into businesses around the No King protest, and we actually spend money. How many the No Kings go into the stores and spend money?
None. They all tell me that they're on welfare and that they're living off my taxpayer dollars. That's actually what they tell me. That's actually what they tell me. Were they also broke? Were they also broke? Were they also broke? Were they also losers?
You even claim to be broke.
No one's broke with a $15,000 Pokemon collection.
So say I'm broke because I don't have enough money to do things that I need to in life.
Okay, then sell your Pokemon collection. Never met a
If I can't do certain things, then I consider it to be broke.
A hood bankruptcy. A hood bankruptcy is when you sell your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox to get $300. That's a hood bankruptcy. This does not sound like a hood bankruptcy to me. This just sounds like you have a big ass Pokemon collection that's growing.
Bankruptcy is selling a PS5 and then something getting $300.
No, that's called. That just
Actually, he might be right on that one.
okay. I don't know.
I have to give him that one.
I bought it for myself when I was younger.
Did you keister this Xbox to get it out of the games?
The game system that was big at the time of was PS2. I remember me and some friends.
Was it too big? Was it too
Was
big?
it too big to keister, or were you still able to do it?
No, we had book bags. We went in there with book bags and throw a couple of PlayStations and eat the book bag, and we'll all on top with a couple of PlayStations in our book
So
bag.
did you keister the book bag?
What do you mean by keister?
Stuck it in your prison wallet.
No, definitely did not go into a prison wallet.
You know what the prison wallet is, right?
Yeah, you use it all the time. I'm sure.
Come on.
I hope you know you're in a cult. LGBTQ is a cult. I would argue LGBTQ is a cult. What does a gay man have in common with a trans?
Oh gosh.
Humans?
What do they have in common other than being the same human? Other than being the same species, what do they have?
They share the same month.
Yeah.
They share the same.
Eating Pride Month, the same month as Black History Month.
Okay, so why are they on the same flag?
I don't know why you're asking me. I didn't create any of it.
So okay, then we should separate trans and gays off that LGBTQ flag. We agree then. Take the transmissions off that flag. You don't need that rainbow flag, do you?
Pretty so against transgender people, Graham.
I'm not against them. I'm just saying, what do you have in? I'm saying, what do you have in common?
Graham. Why?
I'm saying, why are you on that flag?
Graham is against transgenderism because his wasn't successful.
Yeah, you got me. I'm against it because my transgender surgery. I was once transgender, and then God saved me because I tried to do the transgender surgery and it was a failure. So God saved me.
Sorry to you, Graham.
They tried to use a blade right to my wiener, and that blade broke. That's how God saved me.
That's a good say.
That's how God saved me. That's how God saved me. They tried to use a blade to my wiener, and the blade broke. And at that moment, God decided that I did not need a transgender surgery. That was a divine intervention. Do you believe in divine intervention? Do you believe in divine? Do you believe in divine intervention?
I don't even feel like I could answer that right now because every time I open up my mouth, it's just start speaking.
So that's a no. You don't believe in divine intervention.
I do.
We had 300 people in here. Can we get to 100 plus likes, guys? Can you guys double tap that like button? Subscribe.
Sitting down.
You ask him questions. I'm gonna use the washroom. Okay.
Okay.
You talk to him for 5 minutes. What did you say about us being kids? I'm gonna let you and Gandalf handle this part because it sounds like you're calling Gandalf a kid. Is that right?
What I'm saying is that as of right now, it sounds like you guys are just a bunch of kids sitting around talking about other people.
Bunch of kids.
Well, I mean, I'm going to actually take that as a compliment because I refuse to grow up.
Did I guess any female you've ever been with is a pedophile? Or, sorry, pedophile?
Say that again.
I guess every woman you been with is a PDF file
Why would they be that?
because you used to grow up.
Um,
I'm just joking.
I know you are. I know you are. I can take it. I can take it. I've been hard on you tonight. Not literally. Not literally.
I like to share a story though.
All right, shoot.
Story.
True story.
And this is coming from me. This is my real experience. There is a person I worked with, and he had extreme difficulty accepting that I was a and this person, every time I tried to work with this person on something, they were very, very difficult. They did not want to say one word to me at all. They really, really disliked me.
You think you intimidated them?
Oh no, he made it very clear that he didn't like transgender people.
Okay.
So, anyways, he ends up getting fired. Nothing to do with me. He did something he wasn't supposed to do, and he got fired. I saw him years later at Walmart.
Was he homeless?
He wasn't, but he came up to me and he apologized for everything that he said to me.
Okay.
And then he showed me pictures of him wearing a dress. In my experience, the people who make fun of the trans community the most are hiding something.
So you think I'm hiding something?
I think Graham is hiding something.
You think Graham is hiding something? So you don't. But okay. I'm not going to dispute that. Okay. But what I'm saying is, you definitely don't think I'm hiding anything.
I don't know. I haven't really seen you fight as much as Graham has.
Do you think that deep down inside that I want to wear a dress?
No, I just think you don't find transgender people attractive at all, and you just dislike it. Graham, he shows off a lot of hatred sometimes. I've seen him yell at the top of his lungs.
No.
He did. Heard him. He screams off the top of his lungs all the time.
If he did that, he wouldn't have a voice.
I got the video feeds. I was going to do a video on it at one time, but I just never got around to it.
Oh, you should get around to it. I'd like to see it.
The problem I'm dealing with is I work a full-time job.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, you don't edit videos the way that I do.
Oh, really? You should check the last one that I posted out.
I don't think I've ever seen your YouTube channel, to be honest. I
Tom-
know Graham doesn't edit videos.
Tom Pepin TV. Tom Pepin TV. You should check it out. I just posted one today.
Well, send it to me in a chat or something. I'll check it out when I get home tonight.
Let's see if I can find it. Hold on here. Let's see if I can find where you're at. If I can find it, I will send it to you. And you can see one of my videos. I think it's very nice. Let's see. Where's the last place you talked at in the chats?
I don't know.
Was it in the chat channel? Was it in the chat channel?
I really don't know. I don't know.
Message me later and I'll send it to you.
I'll message you when I get off work.
That'll work. And I'll send you a link. But yeah, I mean, I even own the copyrights to the music I use.
Yeah, I got a music editing app that I want to use. There's a lot that I want to do, but the problem is,
Let me give you a tip. You don't want a music editing app. What you want is a copyright license. It costs about $20 a month with Soundstripe. And you can use all the music you want from Soundstripe.
I rather create my own stuff.
Oh,
Or
well, it's
I
it's some professional. It's some professional stuff. They hardly even used it for a few of their advertisements. I've got one of their same songs in one of my videos.
we have the ability to create tunes on my phone and upload.
What do you use for a video editor?
And I am using a video editor, yes.
Yes, what do you use for a video editor?
I think it's some kind of like VN.
VN.
Yeah, VN. I don't know. I'm not looking at my phone right now.
Don't use a free video editor.
Oh, those are free.
So you pay a subscription for it?
No, I paid a one-time fee.
It's not a good video editor.
It's for my phone. On my laptop, I have actual professional video editing softwares.
Yeah, I would recommend. I would recommend Wonder Filmora. It costs about. I think it costs about $20 a month, and it's got transitions. It's even got AI. I get so many AI credits a month if I want to use AI. And it's also got LUTs, and you use these LUTs to put a look onto your videos. It's like instead of sitting there and doing the contrast and the exposure and the shadow and the sharpness, it's already programmed, and you just each clip you just add it to it, and it matches for the most part. Sometimes I have a little trouble matching different cameras because they have a different starting point. But yeah, I use some professional grade shit for my videos. I need to do more live stream, which I'm going to start live streaming with him.
I heard your video editing app has transitions in it.
It does have transitions in it, asshole.
Is this the first time that you ever seen any transitions, or is this a thing that happens regularly?
Well, I don't know. I was. Are you talking like to the transition about the transitions?
And you didn't
Shame
even
on you.
comment super chat. He kept screaming in the comment section.
I didn't see it. You know I'm about to go sleep.
Okay, well, then go to
We're
sleep.
gonna sleep right now. Sorry, Tom.
Okay, let's see super chats.
Read my damn super. I am so sorry, Tom.
No, you're not gonna be able to find it like that. It's way, way up there.
Well, shit. No, wait. I did find it. It's a
close state to send some dislikes, something that are hiding. Deal with it. You aren't normal. It's a closed wound. I think you meant to say.
oh.
Someone dislikes something that's they're hiding. Deal with it. You aren't normal. That was broken English. I don't know what you're trying to say. I guess you don't like Christina. He said that you're trying to.
Yeah, you can see I'm tired.
No, that doesn't make tired, man.
Like,
Huh? Time, I guess doesn't like you.
Time loves me.
Yeah, he wanted to debate you so badly.
Oh, well, I tell you what, Christina, I'm gonna have to go. I'm about to pass out.
I'm gonna be here.
But don't bully on Graham, please.
Yeah, last time that he left, you tried to bully
Don't
him.
bully on $100,000 while I'm gone.
You tried to bully on me last time that he left. That is a Trump yarmulke. Yes, it is.
Yeah. You like it?
A lot of people
Why?
they messaged me saying I was too angry on that last stream.
Well, I don't care about you being angry, but don't bully on him. Don't bully on him.
Okay, before you leave,
Right.
what do you think about this?
Hi, I'm on the fence about both sides. What is your opinion on us going to wars instead of supporting our vets? This is an ongoing thing, and we do support our vets. I don't see how you don't think we're not supporting our vets. You know, the last administration tried to give debt forgiveness to college kids that was that veterans go to the military service just to get free college. If you want free college, go to the military.
Administration took benefits away from military veterans.
The last administration? That's sad. No, they didn't. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit. Name one veteran that lost his benefits. I'll wait.
Yeah, so when Donald Trump took
You couldn't name one single fucking veteran that lost his benefits. You're fucking full of shit.
Now let's hear that bass voice. Yes.
names.
You're supposed to name one story about a single veteran ever
Well,
losing.
that's how you have credibility. That is how you have integrity. There is you can research.
This is a 47-year war. This is not a new war. Our vets want us to take care of this war. But we should also take care of them as well.
I mean, heck, the Democrats got all pissed off when we fed the military lobster. I think they should be getting a nice meal like that about 2 to 3 times a month. But you give them a nice lobster meal, and oh my gosh, the left just falls apart.
Thank you. I appreciate your question.
No, I'm not. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
You don't think the military deserves a lobster meal?
They do.
Okay, then. You should be upset at the Democrats for being against it.
The assumption that one party prefers not to feed the military.
No, they ain't got a problem feeding them. They had a problem with them having a lobster dinner.
What about the soldiers that are currently in Iran right now?
Yeah, they got the lobster dinner.
Wait. What soldiers are in Iran? There's no soldiers inside of Iran.
Well, that's true too.
What the fuck are you yapping about?
Did Democrats get upset about the military getting lobster
Mother
dinner?
Freaker just told me that there's soldiers. Yes, they did. They said the only reason Trump gave him a lobster dinner is because he's going to send them to war.
Yes, there was a wave of political and media outrage regarding this, primarily centered around a massive end of the fiscal year spending spike at the Pentagon. Here's how the situation broke down. The core of the outrage. The criticism stemmed from reports detailing the Department of Defense's use it or lose it spending spree at the end of the fiscal year. Critics and several Democrat commenters pointed to records showing that millions of taxpayer dollars were spent on high-end luxury food items. Who cares? They deserve a lobster dinner. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Transgenders deserve their rights.
What rights do they have that I don't have?
They got special privileges.
That's what it is. That's what exactly what it boils down to. Special privilege.
Night.
Good night. What time you getting up in the morning?
I'll let you know.
You get up before me, come peck on the window. If I get up before you, I'm gonna come peck on your window.
All right. Why does Trump suck? Log cabin Republicans. What does that mean? What is a log cabin Republican? Yes, I'm asking you. What is a log cabin Republican?
I have no idea.
So why can't you just have your own bathroom? How can I break this down to you? Why can't we separate trans women from regular women since we already agreed that they're different?
Just start reassuring women that transgender people aren't as dangerous as you make them out to be.
Why would I tell them there's no danger when there obviously is a danger?
A danger.
Yes, there is a danger.
I need you to name me 5 cases where incidences actually happen in America.
The danger is that they feel uncomfortable. Is that not a danger?
It's not a danger.
Yes, it is. That's a danger. You feel uncomfortable.
It's not my job to make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it's not our jobs to make you feel comfortable. Do you understand that? We're the one. Can you acknowledge women are the ones that are making you comfortable? Women have to make you feel comfortable. They're accommodating women's spaces to a trans woman. Do you understand? Do you acknowledge that? Do you acknowledge that? Do you acknowledge that women are accommodating their spaces to trans women?
No, women are accommodating.
Drop a $50 super chat if you want to call in. Drop a $50 super chat. You can be adding to the conversation. Why is it that there are? I'm not telling the. I don't know these people. They're the ones that are saying that they don't want men in women's bathrooms. They're saying they don't want you in their bathroom.
And what are they going to do about it?
Do you think that men shouldn't be allowed in women's bathrooms? That's correct, right?
Am I a threat to them?
But you think that men should not go in women's bathrooms.
And you cannot assume somebody's a threat before a crime has been committed.
But you said it out of your own mouth before. You don't think that men should go in the women's bathrooms.
No, I do not believe that.
So you think men should go into women's bathrooms then?
Worded that incorrectly.
No, you said it correctly. You said it correctly. You said men should go in the women's bathrooms. You're transgender, and that's what you said.
You're allowed to go in a woman's restroom.
I think you said your truth at the beginning. Okay, so then why do you go into the restrooms?
Because I gotta go pee.
But you just said men shouldn't go in the women's restrooms, did you not?
Man,
According to who?
according to the law, according to
No, according to the law, you are a man. According to the law, you are a man. If you went to the prison, you would be put in a man's prison.
I am not classified by.
If you were put into federal prison, you were classified by the government. You were classified by the government. If they put you in a prison, they would put you in a male prison.
They would not actually.
Yes, they would. Donald Trump changed the laws. Transgender women are going into male prisons now. You are going to go to a male prison if you ended up in prison. You would not go to a woman's prison.
I'm not the one breaking laws. Graham would be.
I'm not breaking the laws either. But I'm saying if you did go to prison, you'd go to the male's prison.
I would not.
Yes, you would.
No, I would not.
Yes, you would.
I'm not even worried about where I would end up because I'm not going to go to prison.
Well, I'm glad. But if you did, you'd go to the men's prison.
Where does a transgender person when they get arrested, Graham?
Huh?
Where does a transgender person go when they get arrested?
To their natural born prison cell? Yeah, it is true.
No, well, I mean, I don't know. It might be that way in Florida. But did you know that they're not putting transgender people with cisgenders anymore, right?
Yeah, they are. But I want to go ahead and acknowledge this dumb comment from someone. Someone said, well, thank you for the super chat, but someone says, I love when people support Iran. You know what? Let's send them there and see how far. Why would we send people that support Iran, to Iran? What we should do is just send them to any radical Muslim country they want to go work for, and we can send them over there. It doesn't have to be just Iran because they love all Islam. But I can agree with that super chat. If you support Iran, will you go over there and fight for Iran? Will you go live in Iran since you support them?
Well, it wouldn't matter because you guys wouldn't want me to.
They wouldn't want you to. They don't support any LGBTQ shit. They don't. Are you queers for Palestine? Double tap that like button though. Let's get to 200 likes. Drop some super chats. Let's get to 200 likes. Easy, easy. Okay, well, I don't think you really have an opinion on the Jews or the Muslims or Palestine, so we'll move on to the next question. What do you think about, would you ever vote for any Republican in the future?
I would.
What if it was a Republican that had almost the exact same everything that Donald J. Trump has, but he's like an LGBTQ president? Would you vote for him?
No.
Why?
Why? Because I would not support somebody who fights so hard to keep that files a secret.
Okay, take the Epstein files out of the question because obviously this person doesn't have the Epstein files, and Trump did not fight at all to keep the Epstein files hidden. That was the Democrats for years and years and years and years. No, it's not. No, it's not. Joe Biden didn't release it. Kamala Harris didn't release it. Barack Obama didn't release it. Even that Republican George W. Bush, Bill Clinton didn't release it.
They're not presidents right now. Donald Trump is president.
And Donald Trump is the only president in history to release any information about the Epstein files. But anyway, here's the pivot. Answer the question. Would you vote for a president that was exactly like Donald J. Trump, other than they were LGBTQ and they had no involvement or any mentions with the Epstein files? Would you support that? Would you support that Republican president? They were a transgender LGBTQ plus president. They don't like Epstein. But everything else about them is exactly like Trump. Would you support them?
I would not support somebody who openly states grab them by the pussy.
Are you sure about that? I think you've said worse things than that before on here.
I've never here on sexual assault whatsoever.
That's not sexual assault. Who said that's not consensual? Who said that is? Who said that's not consensual? Who said that's not consensual? Who grab him by the asshole? Is that what you told your gay boyfriend that one time? You told him grab you by the asshole. That's what you told him in your younger gay years? Yeah, okay. I don't want to hear anything about Trump grab him by the whatever. We got another super chat. It says, "Look at all these broke liberals. You must all have pink hair." Yeah, they do all have pink hair. Did you ever have pink hair? Drop a $50 super chat if you want to call in. Would you dye it? Would you dye it blue?
No.
Why? Because you don't support Democrats. You just support trans ideology. What's up, brother? Double tap that like button. Help us get to 200 likes. Drop some super chats. Show some love. If you want to piss off a liberal, if you dropped $100 super chat, you're damn near guaranteed to make a liberal cry. You're damn near guaranteed to make a liberal cry. Not to mention, we can keep talking about this mass deportation. There's no men in women's bathrooms.
No, I would not dye my hair a weird color. I like to keep.
Someone asked, what's wrong with trans? Well, there are multiple things, but do whatever you want to do as long as you're not going to go into a woman's space, as long as you're not going to try to do what you did to yourself to minors. I don't care. I don't care that Christina wants to be trans. I don't know. You even said it yourself. You said if we want to properly make trans people, we got to start doing the hormones at a younger age. Which means you are promoting, which means you are transgendering children. Yes, that's what you said. That's what you said. That is a demon rat. That is a demon rat perspective.
You're just making stuff up.
Long way to 200 likes. Fuck you, buddy. We can get to 200 likes right now. So you got about 10 minutes until you clock out.
Actually, 4 minutes. I still got anything to try.
Double tap that like button, guys. Double tap that like button. If you guys want to do call-ins, $50 super chats, double tap that like button. Subscribe. If you dislike, it helps the channel. I don't care. So dislike if you want. It still helps the channel. I am thinking for myself. You should try thinking for yourself. Stop believing everything the Democrats tell you. I'm doing $50 debates, but if you want to see if you can catch a free debate, you might be able to. You might get lucky. You might get lucky and be able to catch a free debate. But if you want a chance to catch a free debate, you gotta wait in this Discord. You gotta wait in this Discord until the time comes around.
Possible with the. That's why I never got a.
You said you like to keep things as natural as possible with you. Did you really just tell me that? You told me, quote unquote, as a trans woman, that you like to keep things as natural as possible. Am I being rage baited right now? I'm
Transgender is a natural thing.
No, it's not. It occurs nowhere in nature.
You saying that
Transgenderism does not occur in nature.
doctors and psychiatrists and therapists all disagree with you on that.
What animal is transgender in nature? Name a single animal that's transgender. It's manufactured. It's not real. It's a man-made manufacturement.
No, you guys just won't accept it because you guys don't understand it.
No, it just doesn't happen in nature. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's definitely a real mental illness. Clownfish are hermaphrodites. They're not trans. You can go ahead and chat GPT it and Google it yourself.
I think being MAGA is a mental illness.
It's not in the DSM-5. But being transgender is in the DSM-5 as a mental illness. As a mental illness. DSM-5, transgenderism. Sorry? You exist. Your mental illness exists. Frogs are also not trans. Frogs are also not trans. Frogs are also not trans. Huh? What? Do you recognize real men built this country? Like yourself, right? You recognize real men like yourself built this country. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. All trans women are men. Someone out.
Doesn't make that the truth.
Huh?
Told you give me 30 minutes, I'll be there.
Where are you coming? In 30 seconds?
I'm about to clock out right now.
I didn't know you worked with a black man. Is that the guy with the tiny pecker you were talking about?
You are weird.
I'm just asking you. Just asking you if that's the dude you were bragging about.
I said,
How do I feel about Islam? I feel like radical Islam is not a friend to America. I feel like radical Islam is not a friend to America. You still there? How do we call in? If you want to call in, you can drop a $50 super chat. Like every 2 seconds, you guys ask to call in. Oh, I can't hear you. You have really bad connection. Someone said you sound like a broken air horn. Gas prices are great. Truly, gas prices are great. I'm so glad Trump got into office. He's keeping all of his promises. Yeah. I'm so glad Trump got into office. That way he could lower the gas prices. You know,
Where's the lower gas prices?
they are lower.
They aren't.
They are lower. What were gas prices in 2024?
I need to actually get gas, so
So you can see how cheap it is. So you can see how cheap it is. Someone said, please talk about trans and women's sports. So you don't think trans can go to women's sports, do you?
repeat that.
You don't think that a trans woman should be in a woman's sports, do you?
If they went through the appropriate steps to be equal with the female, then I say there's nothing.
So they're not equal with the female, then. You agree. So therefore, they're not naturally equal with the female. Therefore, they should not be competing against women. I'm glad we're almost agreeing.
I'm all for making it fair in sports, so that way when you compete with somebody, you're not competing against somebody that is going to be able to overtake you in strength or other ways.
Okay, so the trans women should not be competing in women's sports.
If you take, if a
You can probably box someone like a man. You can probably box better than some men. Would you agree?
trans kid goes through the appropriate uh, medical safe transitions under the watchful eyes of a doctor and a psychologist, they can have the same physical makeup as a.
No, they don't, and they can't.
Can.
No, they don't, and they can't. They're born a man. They have a man's strength. You cannot weaken someone. You cannot weaken someone specifically to make them as strong as a woman. That does not exist.
Yeah,
It seems like you already seem to recognize that. I don't want a 6'5" Mike Tyson with a penis participating in women's sports because you say he's a woman. No, thank you. Penis or not, I don't want a 6 foot Mike Tyson, a 6'5" Mike Tyson in the ring with an actual woman. Rather you cut off his penis or not. Rather you cut off his penis or not, I don't want him in women's sports. Do you understand? Rather you cut his penis off or not.
speaking utter nonsense, let me say stuff.
Well, I wasn't finished, but okay, go ahead.
Literally,
Go ahead.
utter nonsense for the last 20 minutes.
Who's calling on VC?
All right. There are women in this world that are living 100% as a female, as the vagina and everything, that they were born man, and you would not know that they were a man.
You don't have a vagina.
There might actually be.
They have a fake neo vagina that's made from penis. It's not even a penis vagina. It's a penis vagina.
If you're just going to keep on speaking,
Mike Tyson weighs 190 pounds and has 16 fucking inch biceps.
There's no structure to your debates. Your only audience is ever going to be MAGA.
Most of my audience is Democrat. Nice try. Most of my audience is Democrat. Most of my audience is Democrat.
People that are subscribed to you are MAGA.
No, they're Democrat.
I watched you on stream.
Do you want me to do a poll right now?
Subscribe to your channel because
Do you want me to do a poll right now? Are you Democrat or Republican? Do you want me to do a poll? Here, guys, let's do a poll. Let me know down below. Are you Democrat or are you Republican? I'm telling you, a lot of them are Democrat. Maybe it's 50-50, but we'll see.
People in your live stream right now that are Democrat, but they're not supportive of you.
They subscribed. I mean, you can call them what you want to call them, but they're the ones that are watching. They're hate watching. A lot of people are saying that they're independent. A lot of people are saying that they're independent. A lot of people, like literally like 100 comments in a row of people saying that they're independent.
Current gas prices in Indiana, $99 freaking cents.
Oh, someone says they're a leftist, not a Democrat. If you're a leftist, can you please vote Democrat, please? Just for the sake of the vote. If you have ever voted Democrat in any recent elections, if your last recent vote was Democrat, please vote Democrat in the poll.
Oh, shit. I forgot. I'm getting this.
But yeah, roughly about 50-50 of the votes are Democrat, Republican in the chats right now. A lot of them are saying neither.
Why is gas prices $4.99 grand?
Because Trump is doing such a fantastic job that the gas is still about 60 cents cheaper than it was under Biden. Gas is about 60% cheaper than it was under Biden.
Tell me just a moment ago that gas prices were down.
Yes, gas prices are cheaper than they were under Joe Biden on average.
$4.99 under Obama.
The average price of gas on a state level under Biden, I mean on a national level, was like $5.78.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yes. You have to have money to pump gas. Otherwise it doesn't work.
Well, no, it keeps on asking me stupid questions. Do I want to join the rewards program or some of those good stuff?
Do you like NASCAR?
Or $4.99. It's ridiculous, man.
We need Trump for 2028. Huh? Yeah, gas prices are so much lower than Joe Biden. I love it. Grocery prices, gas prices, everything cheaper than Joe Biden. Not to mention, everyone is making so much more money now than they were under Joe Biden. Only the lazy fucking loser Democrats ain't making more money. Only the lazy, broke fucking Democrats, the broke fucking Nick Fuentes supporters.
But the inflation went up 3.8%.
Everyone is making more money. No, inflation is way down. Inflation is way down. Inflation used to be 10%, and that was just the inflation they told us about. Inflation used to be 10%, damn near 9.1%. Inflation was 9.1%. I'm so thankful that we got Donald J. Trump as president. I am so thankful. Lazy losers.
You're grateful that you are talking a lie.
I'm not talking a lie. It's not my fault that there's only two types of people in this life: excuse makers and action takers.
You are the excuse maker, man. All you do is
I'm not the excuse maker. I'm here spitting facts. Thank you, Fallen, for another super chat. Fallen says these liberals have too much freedom. Cave dwellers, release yourselves from those caves and Cheetos and make something of yourselves. I agree.
Birdwallet.com current U.S. inflation is 3.8%.
That's bullshit, but it doesn't matter. Inflation is still lower than it was under Joe Biden. That means inflation is continuing to come down. Is inflation lower or is inflation higher than it was during Joe Biden? It's simple. You know how to do math, right? I know you cut off your dick, but I don't think that affects your math skills. Cutting off your dick does not affect your math skills. So we went from 9.1% inflation down to 2.3% inflation in 2025. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? We went from 9.1% inflation down to 2.8% inflation.
The Congress has posted that inflation is 3.81%.
And what was inflation at the highest under Joe Biden?
I think it was more higher than that, but
You think. You think. You're right. You're right. You're right. Trump is there cleaning up Joe Biden's mess.
No.
Yes, you're right. Trump is there cleaning up Joe Biden's mess. 1.1% inflation high.
I seriously got to ask you, was Obama giving a good running country or a bad running country?
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad, but Obama drug it further into a depression. It was already going bad, but Obama drug it further. But double tap that like button if you want to call in. It's a $50 super chat. What'd you say? What'd you say? No, the economy. Okay, the economy was already headed in a bad direction, but Obama made it worse. What do you mean we're in a depression? How are we in a depression? The stock market's at all-time highs. The job market, we have the least amount of unemployment since 1960s. Are you familiar with that article that came out that said we had the lowest unemployment since 1961? From the BLS, yes. $50 to call in, yeah. It's a one-time charge. You can call in as much as you want. I've charged $200 before. You just don't got the money, so you ain't worth the time. If $50 is too much to call in, then you just ain't worth the time, honestly.
It's historically recorded down. We were in a recession under Bush.
No, we didn't. No. We hit the bottom of the recession during Obama.
Just deny actual history, bro.
I already told you that the economy was headed in the bad direction.
You dare call me a fucking liar on that. I was alive through it all.
So was I.
You were like a kid at that point, man.
So were you. You don't know what gender you were yet. You didn't even know what gender you were when Obama was president. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? You didn't even know what gender you were. You didn't even know what gender you were when Barack Obama was president. Am I lying?
I'm right here if you're gonna just keep talking over me.
Just answer my question. You didn't know what gender you were when Barack Obama was president.
The one you asked 3 questions ago.
Which one was that?
You're not being structured in your debates. You're not able to get clear answers because all you do is come up with the full question Somebody's trying to answer your other question.
I just asked one question. What other questions did I ask?
Three other questions so far, and I can't answer hardly any.
What other question did I ask? There's one question that I'm asking. Okay, go ahead. Give us your response.
So, George Bush left us in a recorded.
That's not answering my question. That's not answering my question. You said you had to answer my question, so answer my questions.
I'm trying to answer your question from like 8 questions ago.
What question are you answering?
I'm done, dude.
I had one single question. I just had one question. I had one question. Under Barack Obama, you didn't know what gender you were. You didn't know what gender you were under Barack Obama. You did not know what gender you were.
I'm sitting here trying to explain.
I'm Palestinian, free Israel.
Different parties, and all you do is keep on asking questions while I'm explaining, and you can't let a person answer your damn questions.
You still didn't answer my questions. Are you rage quitting right now? I just asked one question. You. So now you're getting mad because I said you didn't know what gender you were during President Barack Obama.
I'm irritated that
You're irritated because I pointed out the truth.
Try to answer one question and you throw 3 questions.
You don't know what question you're even answering. You can't remember. You keep saying you're answering a question, but you don't know what question you're answering. You're not answering a question. You're talking.
I'm not answering anymore, Graham, because you keep on asking extra questions.
There is one question. The one question is you cannot remember what gender you were under Barack Obama.
Well, I'm trying to answer another question.
What other question are you trying to answer? What other question? What other question? So you just don't like the question. It's not that you're answering other questions. It's just you don't like the question. So it's a bullshit question and you're tired of answering it.
Graham, because at that point, I was not trying to go through my transformation. I was in Bible college at that time. I was learning about the Bible.
So you didn't know what gender you were back then. So you don't know what gender you were back then.
I was expressing myself as a male then.
So you did know what gender you were. You just don't know what gender you are now.
I was expressing myself as a male at that time.
So you didn't know what gender you were. Can you go back to expressing yourself as a male? Since that you weren't expressing yourself as a male, you were a male. You are a male. You weren't expressing yourself as anything. You can't express yourself as a gender. That's not possible. A gender is something that you're born with. A gender is something that you were born with.
Nope.
Okay, then give me one example of expressing your gender as a woman. Give me one example. Give me one single example of you expressing your gender as a woman.
I think that question's just a little too far off because I don't think.
You said you can express your gender. So how do you express your gender? How do you express a female gender? How do you express a woman gender? What's something that you do that expresses woman gender?
Well, weird question.
It's not a weird question. You're the one that said you were expressing male gender. So how do you express male gender? How do you express female gender?
I can't even answer the damn question, dude.
I'll be quiet for the next 10 minutes. Take as much time as you need. I'm just gonna wait for an answer.
To wait until I'm done talking.
So you cannot express a male gender because it's not possible. Gender is something you're born with. It's not expression. You just realized how fucking retarded your whole theory is. Gender is not self-expression. How can you express male gender? How do you express male gender? How do you express female gender? No, that doesn't exist. Gender is something that you're born with. Gender and sex are the same. If gender is how you express yourself, then how can you express male gender? How can you express female gender? None of this makes any sense, and you can't answer the question because it doesn't make any sense.
You can't even grapple around the very fact that women's brains and men's brains are different. So how can I?
You're the one that says a transgender woman can have the same brain as a biological woman. Yes, men and women's brains are different. You're the one that says a trans woman can have a biological female brain. That's a lie. That's not true.
Okay, saying it's not true, it doesn't make the
Just like gender is not self-expression, you can't express a male gender. You can't self-express a female gender. And if you can't explain it, then it proves my point. It's
let me talk. I'm that tired. You interrupting me while I'm trying to answer.
you weren't answering shit. I'll be quiet for the next 10 minutes. Go ahead and answer. Don't make excuses on why you can't answer.
The very fact that women have different brains than men
Pivot.
is very extraordinary. Colleges have done studies and they have found trans women brainwaves works the same as cis women.
No, they haven't. You're lying. You are lying. There's no study that exists. What's the study? Quote me the study. Quote me the study. Quote me the doctor. Quote me the study. Then quote it again. Then quote it again. It doesn't exist. We've been over this before. There's not a single trans woman on earth that has the same brain as a biological woman. You cannot change someone's brain chemistry by cutting off their penis. You cannot. Do I not get to respond? Do I not get to respond? I thought you get to talk and then I get to talk. There is not a single thing that you can do to change the neuroscience to make your brain a woman's brain. Cutting off your penis does not change the neuroscience of your brain. Cutting off your penis does not change your brain chemistry. Cutting off your penis does not change your brain chemistry. Do you understand that? You cannot express male as a gender and you cannot express female as a gender because gender is not self-expression. Gender is sex.
I can throw all the evidence at the world at you.
You haven't thrown any evidence. You still can't answer the question. How did you express male gender? How did you express male gender? How did you express male gender?
Answer. What am I debating for? What am I here for? If you're going to interrupt over and over again.
Every time I ask you to answer this question, you talk about something else. Every time I ask you to answer, I'm going to ask you this next question for the next 10 years until you answer it. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to be completely quiet. If you don't answer, then that's because you don't have an answer. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to be quiet.
You can't let people answer because you know they're eventually going to make sense, and you got to stop them before they make sense. I can't make sense properly because you don't let me get the point.
So you're telling me if I keep letting you talk, you said eventually you're going to make sense to me? If I keep letting you talk long enough, you're eventually going to make sense? I don't know. I'm yet to see that. I'm yet to see that.
You can properly rebuttal me on, but I can't even get there because you can't let me finish. When I was in school, Graham, and I was asked to take a math test, and they wanted to see why I got that answer. It took me extra time to write out that answer than it did for them to ask me that question. It takes a moment longer to answer a question than it does to ask a question. So if you can't let a person properly answer the question, then why are they on the phone with you? Why are they debating with you? What's the point of it all? Okay, silent treatment, I get it.
I'm waiting for you to answer.
What do you want me to answer this time?
How do you express male gender? How do you express male gender? What is an example of expressing male gender?
Okay, are you going to let me actually answer it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so how I usually do it is that you put, if you're strictly talking about gender being how a person expresses themselves outwardly to other people, if you were to put it on a piece of paper at one end of the paper as a female, and then you go ahead and you put male on the other end of that paper and then draw a line, you will find that nobody in this world falls 100% closest to the female or the male. The expression parts is what we accept, but would be considered one gender or the other. So in the Christian community, we often see women as the cooking was a female thing to do.
That can I respond?
In technical terms, a female cooking a food in the kitchen, by Christian standards, would be considered expressing themselves as a female. Buying bright colors and certain patterns
That's a traditional role. That's not a gender expression.
for a female to do.
That's a traditional role. That's not a gender expression.
Dress.
That's a traditional role. That's called a traditional role. That's called a societal norm. That's not a gender expression.
You are interrupted again.
Because you're confusing gender norms, societal norms, and traditional roles with gender expression. Because there is no such thing as gender expression.
I think your voice is a little gender expression right now. You can barely speak like a man.
A man traditionally has a certain type of voice. But that's not a gender expression. That's not a gender expression. So once again, you're still lacking the ability to answer that question.
Well, I think you finished the answer, so I can't. I'm just not going to answer that question then.
Because you can't answer it.
I cannot answer it.
You're right. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, we agree then. I agree. You can't answer it. I agree that you can't answer it because traditional roles are not gender expressions. Because you don't have an answer. Because you don't have an answer. You know you can't answer it, so you're admitting that you can't answer it.
Moving on.
So you're telling me there's no woman that's 100% a woman. You're telling me there is no woman out there that. This is a new question. I tried to let you answer it. I was quiet for 3 minutes. And you didn't say anything. Okay, next question. You said no woman fits every single characteristic of a woman. Can you give me an example of this? Because this is a lie. You are misrepresenting women right now.
Okay, so would you tell me what you consider sports to be for? Would you say sports are more for men or women?
There are plenty of women that have every single thing that makes you a traditional woman and more. They fit every single category 10 out of 10.
Traditionally for men or women?
That's traditionally for men.
Okay. Are there women that are willing to play football? Are there women that actually do play football?
Okay, what's your point?
No, they wouldn't be perfectly feminine.
Yes, but there are women that are perfectly feminine. You said there are no women out there that are 100% women. That's what you said. You made a claim that no women out there are 100% women. You're not a woman. You don't get to speak for. You don't get to speak for other women. There are women that are 100% women. You constantly demean and shit talk women. You constantly demean and belittle women's existence.
I constantly cannot make my point because you cannot.
And by the way, being feminine or tomboy doesn't make you any more or less of a woman. So traditional roles does not make you any less or more of a woman. Just to clarify.
Change their sexual.
It doesn't change it doesn't change it does not, yeah, exactly. It doesn't change the fact that they're a woman.
The expression's a little bit different. You're telling me that a girl playing football and your guys.
She's still a girl. 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 Sorry?
You guys, you've already answered that you see football as a man's game. So a female.
That's not what I said. I said traditionally it's a masculine sport.
Expressing feminism at that particular point. So they are not physically setting themselves up expressing as a female at that particular point.
You can't express yourself as a female. What's an example of a female expression? Once again, it's not that they're expressing themselves as a man or they're expressing themselves as a woman. They're doing a sport that is traditionally for a man. It doesn't change their sex. It doesn't change their expression. They're not expressing themselves as a woman. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm losing brain cells.
You as we as a society expect the female to do.
You cannot be a female because if you're expression anyways, Mr. Chris, you are a dude and you will always be one, period. That's from Time. That's a super chat. I don't know who they're talking to. I don't know who Mr. Chris is. But whoever the fuck Mr. Chris is, maybe he should read that message. Traditionally? Oh, I can't say traditionally. I don't give a fuck if you say I'm sexist or not. I don't give a fuck if you say I'm sexist or not. Who makes more money, men or women? Men. So, if a woman wants someone to take care of her, she's going to do what the fuck I say. It's that simple.
Or just make more money than you.
That's not going to happen.
Well, I know quite a few relationships where that's the case.
And even if she did make more money than me, she's still not in charge. That just means that's my fucking money then.
I know about it.
That's what it means. That just means that her money is my money.
I know the mega influencer where
because women have a way higher acceptance rate into college than a white straight man. Black women have a way higher acceptance. That's why they have higher graduation rates. Funny thing is though, these same black women that are getting accepted into colleges at higher rates than white men, even though they have vastly more degrees than a white straight man, they are vastly significantly poorer than a straight white man with no degrees. So you can keep saying all that shit about graduating college. Women graduate college. They can graduate college all they want. They'll still be poor. Oh well.
Because you still can't accept that the current U.S. inflation rate is.
There's no job discrimination. Actually, I think you're more likely to get hired if you're a woman. You're just too incompetent to realize that.
You're saying I couldn't get hired or can't get hired or what?
No, someone in the comment section said women are discriminated against. I said that's bullshit. Women are more likely to get the job than men.
I can't get you to accept that the current inflation rate is 3.8%.
I never said I didn't accept it. I could never get you to accept that inflation is lower than it was under Joe Biden.
I've already answered and said that I think
white women benefit from DEI more than any other group.
But then I started getting into the whole explanation of Obama and then, how he was trying to fix things. And then you started asking another question.
No, I said you can't remember what gender you were. No, I said you can't remember what gender you were.
I can't. Is inflation 3.8%?
Is inflation lower than it was under Joe Biden?
I already answered that. That's an answer.
You have not answered that. You have not answered that. What's the answer then?
Higher.
Okay, so inflation is down.
But is inflation rate 3.8%?
Maybe that's the monthly inflation, but the yearly inflation is going to be under 3%.
Is the current inflation
Sure! But is the yearly inflation currently under 3%? Yes. Do some research. Do some research.
Hold on.
Hold on. What are you doing? Double tap that like button. Subscribe. Drop a $50 super chat for Collins.
In June 20 of 22.
Yes, that's what I said. So inflation was higher.
I can answer questions if you let me answer questions. But you gotta let me answer the freaking questions. So yes, Biden's inflation rate
was 3 times higher. Was 3 times higher.
Yes, it was. Why was it?
So 300% higher inflation under Joe Biden. 300% inflation.
Why was
300% inflation?
Ask a question.
No questions. We're done with the question taken.
Why was Biden's inflation?
Because Joe Biden's incompetent. There's no blaming your failures on other people or any world events. A failure is a failure. There's no excuse.
Why was it?
There is no excuse. If it's raining outside tomorrow and you don't take self-accountability, if it rains outside your house tomorrow, it's your fucking fault. You want to know why it's your fault? Because if you didn't want it to rain, you could have got on a jet and flew across the world to somewhere else that isn't raining. So every fucking thing is your fault in your life. It doesn't matter if it's the littlest, minute fucking detail. It's your fault.
Why inflation was at 9.1% in 2022. The pandemic supply stock, COVID-19 related.
Accountability goes to the President of the United States.
There were energy and food price spikes because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Ukraine doesn't supply our fucking food. What are you talking about? Ukraine does not supply any of America's major foods.
So we're talking more over.
So because Biden did a shitty job.
And grain markets. Because
you're just reading out Chat GPT. I ain't debating fucking Chat GPT. Yes, you fucking do. You're using some kind of AI. You're reading. I didn't call you a liar. I said, yes, you fucking do. You lying. You do. Now you are lying. Thomas Massey just got accused of grape. So now you're supporting an accused rapist after crying saying Trump was a rapist. Congratulations, Democrats. You realize that you're mentally retarded now. And you can't hold, you have two different standards.
What I'm doing is reading off my sources.
I'm talking to the chat.
Reading what a source said. All right. But prices skyrocketed because of COVID-19.
All right, I'm done with hearing excuses. I'm gonna head out.
Compared to all the other countries.
Is that you, Dustley? Are you using an account called Blackman 64 GT? I think we call it a night. And by the way, COVID ended in 2022, so I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about.
When did I say COVID?
The lockdown.
COVID didn't end in 2022. People are still getting COVID to this day.
Yes, but the lockdown ended. You know what I meant.
Biden.
Obama. Yeah, Obama. Okay.
Under Obama or Biden?
Yes, it would have. Biden's the one that extended the lockdown. Bullshit. I gotta hop out of here because I gotta use the washroom. No, if Biden extended the lockdown, he could have opened it back up on his first day. But I'm gonna hop out here now. Have a good night.
Something later. So
no, Biden kept the world locked down. Adios. Adios. I really have to use the washroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop out of here. And I normally don't hang up, but adios, people. Adios. Peace out, guys. Have a good night. I might be back, but and I don't know. Adios. Have a good night.